Economic, simple, quick and delicious. This hamburger soup is simple to throw together. Welcome back to the Cracked Mug. Today we're making hamburger soup, which has nothing to do with hamburgers. It's so easy to throw together. Minced meat, some onion and garlic, frozen mixed vegetables, boxed beef broth. It's a no-brainer. I'm sure it'll make a regular appearance on your menu. So come on, let's get in the kitchen and make good old-fashioned hamburger soup. Come on. Over a medium-high heat, let's add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Here I have a pound of ground beef, that's about 450 grams. To that, 2 large celery stalks, which I have diced, along with 1 medium onion, which I've also diced. We're going to cook this for about 7 minutes, breaking up the beef as we go along. And we're just going to cook this until the beef is no longer pink. That was barely 5 minutes. I used beef that was just 10% fat. If you find you have a lot of fat in their pan, just go ahead and throw in a paper towel and swish it around and take off the excess fat. But I can tell by this is mostly all juice and liquid, so I'm not going to remove that. Here I have 3 large cloves of garlic finely minced. Pop that in, stir it for just about 2 minutes until you can smell that lovely garlic. Here I have 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. That's about 45-50 grams. Now I'm going to stir this in really well until everything is coated in red, basically. And then I'm going to cook it for about a minute or 2. We want to get the raw flavor out of that tomato paste. Here I have 1 can of diced tomatoes, including their juice. That's about 400 grams, 14 ounces. Here I have 3 cups, that's 720 milliliters of beef stock or beef broth. And 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix all that in, now over medium heat. Stir the sides and bottom of your pan to get any brown bits off. And we'll add our potatoes. Here I have 340 grams of like a russet potato, a baking potato, and into about 1/2-inch dice. So we're going to bring this back to a simmer, and we'll reduce the heat maybe to a medium-low for about 10 minutes. All right, this has been going for 10 minutes. So to that, I'm going to add some frozen vegetables. Here I have 450 grams. That's about 3 cups of frozen unthawed vegetables. And that's going to cool this down very quickly. They're in there. If you like some heat, now would be a good time to add some lovely red pepper flakes to this. Maybe 1/4 teaspoon for just a little hint of heat. Now we're going to partially cover our pot. Let's bring this back to a simmer over medium heat, and we're going to simmer this for 7 to 10 minutes until the potatoes are cooked and the vegetables are tender. All right, it's been another 10 minutes. Smells good. Let's just try our potatoes here and make sure they're cooked. Yes. Here let's add 2 to 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Stir that in. All right, let's taste this for seasoning. It's very hot. It's very beefy, lovely. We do need more salt and a little bit more pepper. So about 1/2 teaspoon of salt, about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Let's give that a stir. And I think my beef stock was low sodium as well. So you always have to make allowances for that. That's why it's so important to taste your food as you go along. Oh yes, that made all the difference. Yummy. Let's get this into a bowl. All right, let's get ourselves a beautiful bowl of this soup. On top of that, let's just put a little sprinkle of lovely fresh Italian parsley. In a time like the present, let's give this a whirl. It smells so beefy. Lots of flavor. Like me, if you want to add a little bit of the red pepper flakes into it, go ahead and do that. I love adding that. This came together in 45 minutes. Great for a weeknight meal. It really is everything in one bowl. You have the meat, your potatoes, your mixed vegetables, and a broth. And it makes for a very hearty meal, especially this time of year. I could easily eat 2 bowls of this.
Hey, lovely. Would you kindly like, comment, and subscribe for more content? It will help the channel to grow. Thanks a bunch. And now...
Wow. When I first heard about hamburger soup, this is not what I pictured. I might have pictured hamburgers. But here in the States, they call mincemeat hamburger meat. But this is a great use for it. So definitely make this dish. You won't regret it, I promise. And you can alter this to any particular flavor you like. If there are different herbs you would rather use, go ahead, throw them in there. It's very forgiving and very adaptable. All right, that's it for now. Thanks a ton for your support. And until next time, mind yourself. Bye.